G'day guys, how are you going? Well, if you're a beginner camper or you're just looking for a budget-friendly awning setup for the side of your four drive, well, this awning bracket could work for you. Now, I've had this slide-out awning bracket made for the side of my GE Patrol, and I just thought I'd give you a good close look at it in its current raw material format before I go and spray it up, because I've only just picked it up. And in one of the next videos, I'll show you the awning bracket fully set up with the tarp hanging off it. Let's check it out. Now, I've designed this slide-out awning bracket myself, and I've put a fair bit of thought into it, and I'm really happy with the end result. So let's have a look at this bracket. Now, for starters, it's lightweight. Now, everything I do with my Patrol, I've banged on this about enough times. Everything is based around weight and saving weight as much as I possibly can. This bracket here, less than 10 kilos, so super lightweight. The main construction of it is all made from galvanised box steel, so therefore it's going to prevent it from rusting. Well, the whole thing is all galvanised box steel. And then the end section here, just undo these couple of locking nuts here, slide them out, lock it back into place. And now I've got a full 3 metre wide awning setup once the tarp gets mounted on top of those pins. Now, I've had this slide-out awning bracket all custom made by a local fabricator, but I tell you what, if you're handy with the welder and some cutting gear and can make something like this yourself, you'll make it super easy, and key thing is you're going to make it very cheaply. Now, it's mounted straight onto my GE Patrol roof bars by those two metal L brackets, and then in my design I've had these 4 pins that have been fabricated onto there, and they're perfectly spaced for when the eyelets of the tarp go over the top. They'll sit on top of those pins. And then I'll place one of these metal washers on top as well, with a split pin going in between through there. And if the wind gets up in the middle of the night, it's going to prevent the tarp from blowing off the pins. And once the main awning bracket was all made up, I went back down and we did a test fit up to make sure it was all lining up well with the brackets we've got hanging off my roof bars here. And straight away, you could see this area here was just way too open, and rain would have just poured in there on those wet, rainy nights. So we got the guys to bend up this rain shield here, and it's all made out of plate aluminium, again, lightweight. And now that's going to prevent any rain coming through there between the roof bars and wetting all the inside of my camp. So as you see now, with that awning bracket now fully extended out, it comes out now way past my passenger door, whereas the awning I had before, the 2.4 by 2.4, it stopped about here somewhere. And so I've got there that extra room, give me full 3 metres in width, and then I'll go out this way, 3.6 metres. It's going to be fantastic for my camping trips that are coming up. So if you're just getting started into camping or into the four-wheel drive touring, this is the kind of DIY project that can save you a lot of money while still giving you a versatile shade area for your next camp trip. So thanks for watching, guys. Catch you on the next one. Uru.